I said, even before the draft, that I thought you would be a great coach for Amy. Not just because of the stuff you could teach her on the court, but just stuff you could teach her about life and how to adjust and balance everything. Like there's a lot of talk going on out there. She went to the Met Gala, she's back playing ball. Like, what kind of conversations do you have with her about all of the noise going on?
So she handles it very well. She closes it out. My question to her was, being so young and so popular, and the things that are written about you that people don't really even know you, how does that feel? You know, she said, I've learned how to block it out and to trust myself. And that's the most important thing. As long as she can block it out and know that group that she hits the floor with every single day and every single night, every time we step into practice, these are the people who love you the most, and we're going to have your back. It's tough, but I have a lot of respect of how they handle themselves with the popularity that they have, and then the way things are written about them. And if you really knew the person, those things wouldn't be written. Incredible young lady, angelic type of young lady who loves people. But when people are competing, so they probably would have said the very same thing about us. When we're competing, we go to compete, we go to win. They would never think I love you. They would never even think I cared about you, Cheryl, because of how we freaking competed and we wanted to win. That's the same dang thing that's going on now. They're just competing with one another to go win for that jersey that they wear. That's what it is. And that's the competition part. And then when it's over, you are who you are.
Alrighty, we'll go to Zoom. We'll go with Jordan and then Carly. Jordan and then Carly.
Hey, Coach Teaspoon. So I want to ask about Izzy Harrison, because I see that she's out for tonight's game too. Is it more of a day-to-day thing, or is she still recovering from her injury from last season?
It'll be a little bit more of day-to-day. She has to move on into a different process, but it won't be a long process. It all depends on how well she heals as she moves in the process.
Thanks, Jordan. We'll go Carly and then Steven.
Hey, Coach Spoon. I don't know if you were asked this. Apologies, it cut out a little bit earlier, but I mean, this is your first regular season game. What's your energy like? How are you feeling heading into, this first regular season game for you as a head coach?
Just controlling the emotions. I'm all over the place right now, to be totally honest. It's exciting for me, but I'm more excited for our young ladies who are about to take this floor and the viewership. It's incredible right now. So it's great to have these eyes upon us, and we just want to go out and perform well.
And then also when you look at, obviously, we don't know that starting lineup, but what is a goal that you, outside of, scoring buckets and all of that, what's a goal that you really want to see them accomplish in that first quarter that can kind of help, have the team build momentum as the game goes on?
Well, in the first quarter, we want to do it every quarter. We want to be in control of every possession, whether it's offensively, defensively. As you all know, we want to be a defensive team. It's about defensive stop, offensive runs. So we can do those things and make sure we do all the little things, be about the details from the very beginning. We give ourselves a chance in a hostile environment.
Thank you.
Steven, and then we'll end with Roberta. Steven, unmute. You're muted.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Hey, Coach. I'm great. How about yourself?
Awesome.
You already kind of spoke to not having Kamilla as well as Isabel available, but it seems like you still have a ton of front court depth in terms of optionality within all that you have. Can you just kind of speak to what that optionality from a defensive lens really helps you all dictate with as far as your defensive principles?
It's always good to be deep in the post area. It's always, and we can do quite a few things with Michaela. I think everybody kind of overlook who she is. She can do many things. She can play the 3, 4, and the 5. Actually guard the 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5. So we can kind of mix it up a little bit with who we have available. And Izzy, and when Kamilla gets back, it's going to be a pretty special thing for us to have that type of strength and power in that position.
And then my last quick one for you, just kind of looking at things from the offensive side. What are you kind of looking forward to as far as the next step in you all's process, whether it be like chemistry or flow? Just kind of curious where your mind is on that.
Chemistry has always been first. I think that's the most important thing when you come into camp. Everybody comes into camp not to get in shape, but get in better shape. But the most important thing is gaining that chemistry early. And especially it's going to be great for us because we are young and we are new. whether it's new players, whether it's a new staff, it's learning each other. So that's going to be key for us as we move forward, is getting to know each other a little bit better as we grow.
I appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
We'll end with Roberta.
Hi, Coach. With Camilla's definitely unplanned absence, how is that impacting your plans for this early moment of the season with the team?
I'm sorry. Could you please repeat that, please?
Yeah, so with Camilla's absence, she will definitely be someone who would be playing now. With her absence, how does that affect your plans for these first games of the season?
Well, we just want to try to hold it up until Kamilla gets back. Kamilla is huge for us and our success. I think you all can see that and understand that and know that. She gives us an opportunity to play the game in many different ways, probably even the traditional way with having a big with their back to the basket. Gives us a chance to play many, many ways, but we got to hold it up until Kamilla gets back. It's almost like you can say next man up mentality, next woman up mentality, next person up mentality.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Anyone in person? Awesome. Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate
Thank you
y'all.
all.
Appreciate you.